Assalamualaikum, Amar Maria. Welcome to Malay React channel. Hari ni saya nak react untuk video 10 surprising facts about Bangladesh daripada channel FTP Facts. So, jom kita tengok.
We're visiting the country of Bangladesh in this episode. Now, Bangladesh is an extremely beautiful country and it's filled with all sorts of wildlife and lush environments. It's definitely a country to add to your list of places to visit in Asia. Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're doing awesome. My name is Leroy Kenton. And now, honestly, if you're not having the best day, it's about to get a whole lot better after you finish watching this episode. So make sure you watch this video all the way up until the very last fact. Trust me. Okay, so let's jump into the facts. Now, starting at number 10, going all the way down to number 1. The first thing to note is that Bangladesh was not always known as Bangladesh. Before 1947, in the British-ruled India, Bengal or Bangla was a province, and in 1947, it was divided into West Bengal and East Pakistan. So what does the word Bangladesh even mean? So when you take a look at its root, it means a country of Bengal, and it can be traced back to the early 20th century, when Bengali patriotic songs used this term. The term Bangladesh was often written as two words, Bangla and of course Dash. Now the term Bangla denotes both the Bengal region as well as the Bengali language. Bangladesh's capital city is Dhaka, and it has a growing population of about 20.2 million according to the latest numbers in 2019. Now it was at one point the most densely populated city on the planet. Now not to be confused with the most populated city in the world. Dhaka had a population density of 23,234 people per square kilometers. Now to calculate population density, you gotta divide the population by the size of the land area. So population density equals number of people divided by the land area. Fun little math equation for you today. Now when we take a look at the flag of Bangladesh, you'll see a red disc in the middle. Well, that represents the rising sun and the sacrifice to achieve independence. Now the green symbolizes the green fields and the lush environments of Bangladesh. Very simple. Yeah, that's pretty much the flag. Very symbolic. Like honestly, when you see images and video clips of Bangladesh, you'll see what I'm talking about when I say it has a lush environment. Bangladesh also has a world record. The most people singing a national anthem simultaneously is 254,537, and it was achieved by the Ministry of Cultural Affairs, the government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, at the National Parade Ground in Dhaka, Bangladesh on March 26, 2014. Now the Philippines, they tried to break this record, but they only had a total of 94,584 people actually turn up, but their target was to have 300,000 people singing their national anthem. So yeah, Bangladesh still holds this record to this day. Also, on December 11th of 2004, over 5 million people joined hands to form a human chain. And the chain was 1,050 kilometers or 652.4 miles long. And this stretched from the city of Teknaf to Tentulia, Bangladesh. The participants were supporters of the 14 opposition parties led by the Bangladesh Awami League to express their no confidence campaign to the BNP-led alliance government and to demand fresh polls. So that's another world record that Bangladesh has. Now you see this guy right here. His name is Parimal Chandra Barman. Now he was born in 1962 in Bangladesh. Then at the time it was known as East Pakistan though. Now he was considered to be the tallest person in the world back in 1991, and he stood at 8 foot 3 inches tall. Sadly, he passed away in 1991 due to a tumor on his pituitary gland, which was actually the cause of his incredible growth. Now what's crazy is that he also suffered from malnutrition. So you don't have to be small and shriveled up to be malnourished. This was one thing that we learned with him. Whole lot of interesting going on over in Bangladesh. For the next fact, we look at the sport of Kabaddi. Now Kabaddi is the national sport of Bangladesh. However, cricket and football are considered to be the most popular sports in Bangladesh. Now if you're not familiar, Kabaddi, it's sort of like an intense mix of tag and cat and mouse. Like people get like real into it. It looks pretty fun though. I've never played it myself, but yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. Another interesting thing about Bangladesh is that there are two main rivers that run through the country. There's the Ganges River as well as the Brahmaputra rivers, and they are holy to the Hindus. The Ganges Delta is formed mainly by the large flows of the Ganges as well as the Brahmaputra rivers, and it's the world's largest delta at about 59,000 square kilometers, which is about 23,000 square miles, and it flows into the Bay of Bengal. There are often floods, however, because of these two rivers. There's just so much water flowing through them. And finally, Bangladesh is among the top 5 countries in the world with the lowest body mass index, or BMI. The least obese countries in the world have obesity rates lower than 2%. Now the other 4 countries are Ethiopia, Nepal, Eritrea, as well as Madagascar. Bangladesh's BMI average is 20.5 for women and 20.4 for men. And what's interesting is that more than 9 million children, which is more than half of all of the Bangladeshi children, are underweight and suffer from stunted growth. So hopefully these figures change in the years to come as the country continues to thrive. So now this was our first trip into Bangladesh that we've done in a long time. Bangladesh is a very unique country with several achievements and aspects that have even made it to the record books, as well as the country will forever stand out among nations for years to come. So now let me hear from you guys. Sound off down below in the comments section, and also if you have any suggestions for future FTD Facts episodes that you'd like to see, leave those below as well. For everybody who made it to the end of this episode, here's a similar video. Bam! Right here, just tap the annotation, it'll take you to it. Also, my social media links are below in the video description section, as well as some other cool stuff. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to keep up to date with all the latest FTD Facts episodes. We post daily. Yes, daily. So come back every single day to keep on learning with us. Alright guys, you've been awesome. Stay educated. Peace.
Stay educated. So, saya belajar benda baru hari ni pasal Bangladesh. So first, dulu tak panggil sebagai, nama dia bukan Bangladesh, nama dia Bengal. So bila dah dapat kemerdekaan tu, tukar kepada Bangladesh. Lepas tu pasal bendera Bangladesh, merah dan hijau. Merah tu melambangkan matahari dan hijau tu melambangkan tanah-tanah yang ada dekat Bangladesh. Sangat simple explanation untuk Bangladesh flags. Tapi saya perasan dia punya merah dia tu macam tak center. Tak tahulah ada maksud ke tak. Dan seramai berapa orang tah yang dikumpulkan untuk nyanyi sama-sama lagu negara Bangladesh tu pada 26 Mac 2014. And dia kata Filipin nak cuba untuk beat lah kan, record tu, tapi masih tak dapat lagi. Bangladesh tetap yang nombor 1. Oh, dan hari tu pun saya ada react untuk kabadi punya sports. Saya baca komen tu, dia kata national sport untuk Bangladesh. Bila saya tengok game tu, bila saya react untuk game tu, saya rasa macam best lah bila nak tengok, macam sebab nervous kan, berapa dia punya point, macam mana dia kira point dia tu. Oh, dan Bangladesh ni among top 5 countries in the world yang lowest BMI dia. Saya harap sekarang Bangladesh tak ada masalah untuk dapatkan cukup sumber makanan supaya BMI ni jadi normal lah. So, tu saja video saya untuk hari ni. Kalau korang suka video ni, jangan lupa untuk share video ni dekat kawan-kawan korang, social media ataupun followers korang. Jangan lupa untuk subscribe Malay Reacts channel dan sila turn on notification button so korang tak akan miss any latest video. Jangan lupa untuk follow dan like FB page Malay Reacts, dan Malay Reacts ada Telegram channel. Korang boleh join, just search Malay Reacts dekat Telegram search box. Thank you so much. Jumpa korang kat next video. Bye. Assalamualaikum.